Now,
Hello friends, this is Sandeep from Mech. I am here just to deliver some of information which you don't know from my views. From this picture, the fish is trying to escape to save his life and restart their life with a great extent. For example, every person in the society or creature has a second chance to sustain their life. For example, if we got failed in some semester exams, we are having supplementary exams tomorrow. The main thing is I can if I will. For example, if I want to do something, if it is done whenever I am willing to do that. If not, it's not possible to do that. The term related to that is self-efficacy. It is that term which denotes or which explains the person's ability or capability to express their feelings. And next word, self-awareness. That is the word which a person can incorporate their feelings and emotions to the listeners or viewers through extra research and something. Self-esteem. This is mainly known as attitude reference. For example, Allu Arjun said in Hyderabad movie as the time where or when not even a single person observing you, what you do, that is your attitude. So self-esteem also says that. And last, believe in you. That means if you are having enough belief in you, then only we can sustain and we can do wonders. My topic is self-confidence. Self-confidence is nothing but if you are good enough in researching or browsing something to deliver something, we have to be confident in mind, not by external sources. External sources relates to develop ourselves, but they are not alone make us feel better. For example, success begins in the mind. That is, when we think to do something, then only we can do. If you are not thinking in the mindset, whenever the teacher said to do, we can do. That's not the right way to achieve. And confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence. That is, if you are try hard enough, and once you achieve something, success, then your confidence will be double, triple more out. And through the confidence, we can do wonders. And the main thing nowadays our students are facing is lack of confidence. That means the people or the students are not even having such a confidence to showcase their expressions or feelings. The main reason for that is lack of research. If I look at topic that about photography, if you are not, I am not enough researcher or known about that, I can't deliver the content or context. The next thing is fear. It is a symptom that we can't even judge ourselves and we can't deliver the things. For example, I am here just to explain about self-confidence. If I am not well prepared or well researched, I can't judge. That comes under the fear. And shy feeling. That means nowadays girls feel shy whenever they are going in front of the boys. And nowadays it's turned away. Boys are also feeling shy and they are passed out to girls. As that shy feeling is also a symptom that everybody feels inner selves. That if I said something, their questions will be asked, I can't even reply that. That's a shy feeling. We have to go through it and obtain a good result. And last topic for the last reason for the lack of confidence is passive nature. Passive nature means a person who can't merge with some persons. For example, in our festival time, we are having I have a cousin who can't even share his feelings to me or something, my brother or something else. In that way, passive nature reflects to your confidence level. It decreases your confidence level in which you can't even showcase your mindset or mind views. The next thing, these are also the things which related to the lack of confidence or reasons to the lack of confidence. Unsure, that means I'm not sure and not that much enough. And second thing is baffled, unclear, lost, confused. Next, confusion. It is a state where a person is thinking more times for a particular topic and he is not even getting an answer. These are the questions. What, why, when, where. These are the questions. We need to search for the answers. Then only we can get rid of the confusion and get success. For example, the two boys are failing to propose the girls only due to the confusion or lack of confidence something. And these are the steps to achieve success through our own. That means the step starts with I won't do it. That means I can't do it, I won't do it. And the step I want to do it. That's the this is the place. How do I do it? That's the thinking capacity to do something. And then I'll try it. Trying is not a mistake. If you try again and again, then only you can succeed. And I can do it. Then he has a positive thinking that I can do it. Then I will do it. Then he is willing to do it. From the first slide, I showed that I can if I will. This is the relation. I can if I will. Then as I did it. Everything can be possible if we think to do that or willing to do that. And next slide is, so guys, I'm here just to implant things that is, so never give up. From the first slide, I'm stating that the fish is not himself, not even sacrificing his life and is trying to restart the life. So never give up. Search your success within you. Every person has ability. For example, deaf person, he has an ability in other thing. As a deaf person, he has another ability. After all, search your success within you. That means if you search your success, that means the capabilities and the boundaries up to which you can good at. And for example, some guys in cricket, the cricket players are not good in their education. That means they are not useless. They are also serving a lot as a cricket to the India. And in cine industry also not on every person is well educated. Some of the persons are educated, some of the persons are not well educated. But not the reason. Education is not the reason to achieve something. The success, to reach a success, we need to good at in a certain topic. The only failure is not trying. That means if you are not tried, you fail. If you try, you will get success. All the references are from Google. Any questions, guys?
So when you are in the class, what state of mind you have?